everyone, this is Eva again. I hope you will all join me to do some yoga practice. I'm sitting on my pillow. You can sit on a chair or blanket or bolster, whatever you have. Just to get the hips a little bit higher up. So we want to avoid knees up to the chest rather than knees down in line with your hips. See if you can find that position. 2 blocks. I have a strap just in case if I need it, and a blanket. We'll start in a seated position. Knees are crossed. Start by rolling the shoulders back and down, allowing the shoulders to be out to the side. Buttocks is down behind you so the belly is slightly lifted up. Now we're going to bring the arms out to the side, palms facing up, allowing the armpit to roll up. And reach the arms out. Reach. Maybe they don't go all the way up, or maybe they do. See what your body allows you to do today. Reaching up. We're expanding your side body up. So reaching up, shoulders are soft. Breathe through the nose. Inhalation, exhalation through the nose. And now reach your arms out to the side. So somebody's pulling the arms out in the opposite direction. Keep the armpits lifted. And bring it down. Good. Twisting to the right. Take your right hand behind on your blanket or whatever you're sitting on. Left hand on the inside of the left knee. Roll the shoulders back and down. Lift your side trunk up and exhale into the twist. Normal breath through the nose. Avoid pressing into the twist. Avoid forcing the twist. Allow it to happen from this part of the body, your belly. Using the arms. Press into the left inner knee. And exhale, center. Left side. Take your right hand behind, or left hand behind, I'm sorry. Take your right hand on the inside of your right knee. Lift up, expanding the side trunk up, and exhale, twist. Allow your belly to be soft. And exhale, center. Hands to the blocks. You can have the blocks either on the highest, middle, or lowest setting. I'm going to have them on the middle. Press your buttocks down behind you. Look forward and reach forward. Feel that the sternum is going forward. Look in the direction your sternum is going, which is forward. Keep the neck long. So if you need to look down to the floor, that's fine, but avoid dropping the head. Lifting out of your hips, normal breath. Just relax your buttocks. Relax your buttocks back. And inhale up. Go to side stretches. Hand to the side. Palm facing up. Rotate the armpit up to the ceiling. And lift up. And press that opposite hip down. Press that opposite hip down. Reach out. Keep reaching your arm out to the side and hip down. And up, left. Palm up, reach up. And exhale over to the left. And press your right hip down. Reach, reach, reach. Breathe through the nose. And up. Switch the cross, other way. Shoulders back and down. Palm facing up to the ceiling. Rotate the armpits back. And reach up. Even your sternum is reaching up. Lifting up to the ceiling. Keep your buttocks back down behind you. So allowing your back to be long. rather than into a back bend. So you lift up, relax your face, relax your belly, smooth, soft breath, and exhale, arms out and down. Twist to the right, right hand behind, left on your inner left knee, lift up and exhale, twist. Now we've created that twist, then you bring your left hand on the right knee and twist maybe even more. Keep reaching the sternum up to the ceiling and your neck is long. And exhale, center, twist to the right, left hand behind, right hand on your right inner thigh, and exhale, twist. Again, allow the buttocks to sink down behind you. If the buttocks goes down, from there you can lift up. Sternum towards the ceiling. Shoulders back. And exhale, center. Going forward. Again, I'm going to have on my middle setting. You choose. Exhale. Bring your buttocks back. Heaviness in the buttocks. So you got somewhere to lengthen from. Reach forward. Open up your side trunk, your armpits even, and your arms. If you have bad shoulders or stiff back and neck, you can bring the arms wider and you can be higher up. It might be a little bit more release. Keep your neck long. And come on up. Side, right hand up, armpit to the ceiling and reach over. Press your opposite hip down, lengthening from your side trunk. Chest towards the ceiling. And up. And to the left. Reach it over. And come on up. Bring your right leg out to the side. If you have issue with your knee, you can bring block underneath it for your support. Extending your right leg out to the side from the inner thigh and out through the inner heel. Lengthening the leg, toes, knees, thighs to the ceiling. Hands behind so you can lift up. Buttocks is down behind you, front body is lifted up. Reaching out to the side, through the inner heel. Now, we're going to do exactly the same side stretch as we did earlier, but now leg is extended. Bring the hand to the thigh, roll the shoulders back and down, and slide your hand down in the direction of your ankle. See if you can keep rotating the chest towards the ceiling, and then you reach your left arm over. Again, press your left hip down, opposite hip is pressed down. Reach over your leg. Normal breath through the nose. And up. Switch your legs. If you need a block for your knee, it's there. Press through the heel. Inner thigh out through the inner heel. Hands behind. So you lift up. Side trunk is lifted up. Shoulders are down. Reach through the inner leg. Toe, knee, thigh facing the ceiling. Keep lifting up the trunk. Lift the sternum up. Side bending. Hand to the thigh. Keep the shoulders back and down. Keep the chest lifted towards your face. Slide your left arm down towards your ankle. And now bring your right arm over. If that is not comfortable for your shoulder, you just bring the arm down. Press your opposite hip down and reach out. Just like you did earlier. And inhale. I'm going to do this one more time. Switch your legs. Block if you need it. Flex your foot. Roll the shoulders back and down, lifting the trunk up, reaching through the inner heel and out. Hand to the thigh, shoulders back and down, keep the sternum lifted up, and reach over. press the opposite hip down. It's not about how far down you can come to the leg. It's more about the quality of it. And lifting up and getting your spine long, even in your side bend. Press your hip down. If the shoulder is bothering you, you bring your arm down. And up. Other side. Flex your left foot. Reach through the inner leg. Shoulders back and down. Lift up and over. So feel like you're facing the ceiling in that direction. So we're not hovering over towards the floor. We want the body opened. Keep reaching through the inner thigh, through the heel. And press your opposite hip down. And up. Good. Tabletop. If you have knee issue, you got your blanket for your knees. Also, if you have an issue with your wrist, keep your blanket in front of you for the heel of your hand, but fingertips facing down. I'm going to have it this way today. So heel of the hand would be on the edge of the blanket and fingertips would be down, facing forward. Going to do our circle. So your belly goes down to the floor, then you swing to the right, then you lift your spine up to the ceiling and swing it to the left. So circling your trunk. And just breathe normal breath through the nose. And just move with your breath. Let the breath lead your movement. And reverse it, other direction. Good. Fingertips straight forward. Spreading your fingers evenly wide and slightly turning them out. Keep your belly lifted. Shoulders are down towards the hips. Tuck your toes under. Legs are hip width apart. Lift your knees an inch off the floor, evenly coming off the floor. An inch. Keep breathing through the nose. Keep your neck long. So the tailbone and neck are going in two opposite directions. Keep your belly lifted. Shoulders down towards the hips. Keep breathing through the nose. Bring your knees evenly down. Up with your hands. Step forward with your right leg to low lunge. Move the tailbone under and forward. Front knee over your heel. And press your left shin down. Now we're going to interlace the hands. Reach them forward and up. And if that does not work for the shoulders and the arms, you can bring them arm out to the side like we did in the beginning. Reach the palms up. Bring the tailbone under and forward. Front knee over your heel. Lift your front toes up off the floor. Keep pressing your back shin down to the floor. And switch to the other side. Leading with your tailbone going forward, front knee over your heel, and press your left or the right shin down to the floor. Drawing your belly in and up. Interlace the other way around, forward and up, or you can bring the arms over and up. But keep the front body lifted up. Lift the front toes off the ground. Normal breath through the nose. And bring it down. Tabletop again. Situate your fingers, spreading evenly out. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees an inch off the floor. Keep your neck long. Shoulders down towards your hips. Keep breathing through the nose. And knees down. Remove the blanket. Let me demonstrate, and then we do it together. A preparation for downward facing dog. Grab the outer edges of the mat. Again, tuck the toes, lift an inch, and from there, you're gonna bring your knees, buttocks back. Preparation for downward facing dog. Knees down. Okay? So let's do that together. 3, tuck and 8. Let's do it 2 times. Grab the outer edges of the mat, tuck your toes, lift your knees evenly off the floor. Now use your arms going back or going buttocks back and reaching forward with your arms, pushing that mat away from you. Keep your knees bent a lot, draw your belly slightly in and up. Bring your knees down to the floor and sit down. Okay? You can do this one more time. So all that movement with the arms up, you do that in the beginning, arms up, you're lengthening up here, opening up the shoulder, armpits, and your back. It's also a preparation for downward facing dog. So that's why we do those things. All right? Second side. Opposite mat or outer edges of the mat. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees an inch. Shift back. Really shift back. You know what? Let's go ahead and go for it. Keep the trunk where it is. And then start to slowly press the heels down to the floor. See if you can avoid bringing the chest forward or the body forward. So keep everything back. And eventually the heels will come closer towards the floor. They don't need to touch. And press your thigh bones back. And press away from the floor with your hands. Press away from the floor. Use your arms. Bend your knees down to the floor and come down. Good. Let me demonstrate what we're going to do. I'm going to demonstrate it once and then we'll do it together. Right leg forward, tailbone forward. Blocks on the highest. You can have it lower if you want. I'm going to have it on the highest. Underneath my shoulder, you tuck your toes, press the heel away. Just think heel away from you. From here, you're going to reach the arms back. Pressing through the heels and your fingertips. Bring your knee down and then to the other side. Okay, let's do it. Right leg forward. Think with the tailbone. We did this earlier. Tailbone forward. Front knee over your heel. Hands underneath the shoulders. Roll the shoulders back and down. Tuck your back toe under. Think heel away from you. And push that heel. Push that heel away from you. Feel the thigh muscle working. Squeeze the thigh muscle to the thigh bone. Sternum is lifted up. Right arm back, left arm back. And bring the bottom tip of the shoulder blades together in the back. Lift the shoulders together in the back. Normal breath through the nose. Hands to the blocks. Bring the knee down. And other side. Left leg forward. Oops. Front knee over your hips. And move the tailbone forward. Forward. Hands on the blocks. Tuck your toes under. Think heel. Just think, press the heel away from you. Don't think up. Heel up, away from you. Sternum is lifted. Press your thigh bone to the ceiling. Firm the thigh muscle to the thigh bone. Extend the left arm. Extend the right. Lift the shoulders away from the floor. Towards each other to the back. Sternum is lifted. Press the heel away from you. Normal breath through the nose. Hands to the blocks. Bend your knee. And come down. Okay. One more time. Right leg forward. Lead with your tailbone forward. Hands to the blocks. Lifting the sternum up. Tuck your toes under. Press the heel away. Lift your arms back. Bottom tip of the shoulder blades together in the back. Keep pressing through the back heel. Lift your belly in and up. Hands to the blocks, knee down, shift to the other side. Lead with your tailbone, front knee over your heel, hands to the blocks. Tuck toes are tucked under. Press the heel away. Keep lifting the thigh bone up. Sternum lifted. And reach the arms back. Bottom tip of the shoulder blades together. Draw your belly in and up. Press through the back heel. Hands to the block, knee down, and whoof. And rake my body up. All right, let me demonstrate. You're gonna roll down on your thighs. Hands next to the ribs. You're gonna go cobra, 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 tabletop. Get a hold of the outer edges of the mat. Lift, lift up, shift back, downward facing dog. Gonna come to plank. Bend your knees. Roll the thighs down. You're leading with your tailbone. Rolling down. Okay, so let's do that together. Come on, tabletop. Hands a little bit further forward in front of you. Lead with your tailbone. Lead the tailbone forward. Roll down on your thighs. Elbows towards your ribs. Coming down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, cobra. Push up to tabletop. Grab a hold of outer edges of your mat. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees. Shift back and downward facing dog. Now come to plank. Bend your knees down to the floor. Again, roll down on your thighs. Elbows to the chest. And chest is lifted here. You're rolling down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Elbows tucked in. Lift up to tabletop. Grab a hold of the outer edges of your mat. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees. Shift back. Downward facing dog. Normal breath. If you have had enough from now, you want to quit, you can bring to child pose. If you want to do this one more time, you come to plank. Keep reaching through the heels and the crown of your head. Bend your knees down to the floor evenly. Now roll down on your thighs. Chest is going forward and roll down. Roll down. Elbows into your chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Keep elbows tucked. Push up to tabletop. Grab the outer edges of the mat. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees simultaneously up. Shift back and downward facing dog. Press the heels down to the floor. Soft breath. Keep pressing your thigh bones to the back wall. And lift your kneecaps up with your thigh muscle. Squeeze the thigh muscle up towards your hip. If you are in child pose, you come to downward facing dog or just come to standing. Otherwise, come up to tippy toes. You walk your feet towards the front, toes straight forward. You can bend your knees. Grab the opposite elbows. Breathe through the nose. Bring your hands to the hips, elbows to the ceiling. Lead with your sternum, leading the sternum forward. Keep your neck long. Come up to standing. And we all meet together. Feet together. Toes straight forward. Shoulders back and down. Bottom tip of the shoulder blades together in the back. Reach the fingertips down. Reach to the outer arms down to the floor. Mountain pose, Tadasana. And in yoga, we usually say the word, it's an Indian Sanskrit word, namaste. We say that in the end of our practice. And let's just do that together. So sit in any position that feels right to you. Hands to the heart center. And you're squeezing the hands and even the fingertips together. Thumbs are in between your breast. And the other 4 fingers are slightly forward. Keep your chest lifted, keep your spine long. And just simply close your eyes and gently bow your head, but not the shoulders forward. Keep the shoulders up and back. And this is the meaning of the word Namaste. My light within respects and honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you all. I hope you like it. And if you have any questions, any thoughts or comments, please just put it on Facebook. And we'll see you later. Toodaloo.